Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you very much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here again at Shiba Inu. Trying to get through a few of our requests here, so appreciate your patience, folks. Absolutely appreciate that. We'll go ahead and get you, a few more of these here soon. So with Shiba Inu, we wanted to look at a few things here. We're ascending positively with this ascending trend line, so things are doing very well here. However, we can see this 0.618 fib level, this golden pocket, kind of giving us a little bit of resistance or problems. Now, I wouldn't say it's a massive problem because the price shot up the way that it did and pulled right back, mainly because Bitcoin pulled back pretty strong at that exact time. So I think we're still in decent shape here in the overall sense here with SHIB. So let's take a look at some liquidation and kind of go from there. If you are new to the channel, I would like to say welcome aboard. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, comment below, and if you want to become a better trader, I've got a trading academy, community, and signals group, all linked down below. We took some solid profits here today. At 56% from RDNT, and then more recently a near protocol long and a Bitcoin long as well. A good 20 to 30% average there. So let's look at the liquidation. So this is crazy here. A lot of liquidation still left above the price action. So I'm going to recognize the last 7 days. Sorry, this is the last month rather. The last 1 month we've seen a lot of people long at this 2 to 1.8 cent mark. We can also verify too that people are shorting really heavy around the 2.9 cent mark. Okay, so it's important to recognize that. We take a look at the last 7 days here. We can recognize too also that there are some late longs here. Sorry, correction, late shorts at the basically 0.03, so 3 cent mark even. Okay. Now again, this chart's going to be a little different. This is the 1,000 SHIB, so it's going to say 3 cents, whereas this actual chart here will be different. So we're keep that in mind. It's actually not 3 cents, but when I say that number, I'll just kind of keep it easy at like 2.7, 3.9. I'll give you those decimal points so you understand what that looks like here. However, all that being said here, let's take a look at the daily time frame and work our way down. Because when it comes to the daily time frame, we need to be above specific areas. We've talked about this previously, how important it is to be above moving averages. And we can see we're above all 4. This is phenomenal. We can see the 100-day SMA running concurrent with the ascending trend line. So this trend line here is very important. We've got the 20-day SMA also running concurrent with it. So excellent news there in that regard. We do take a look at the volume though. Volume is increasing in the last 24 to 48 hours. However, it's kind of low in the overall sense. So keep in mind, this isn't phenomenal, but the fact that we're above this moving average here, if we zoom in, you can see this is a very good sign. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Based on recent behaviors, we can see a lot of volume coming into this coin. We can also see stochastic and MACD converging here, swinging upwards. Also recognize too, RSI is at 50 plus. We're under 70, so we got more room for growth, and money flow index is high. These are all favorable signs you want to look for when taking a trade. So there's a decent chance the price is going to continue further up because of all these things here. We take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize also a very similar scenario where the RSI is above 50, below 70. That's that sweet spot. We can see stochastic and money flow pulling back. That's generally normal when you see a 3 4-hour red candles, basically 12 hours of bearish divergence. MACD is still converging, still in good shape here. So folks, I don't see this being a problem at all. We're above all moving averages. We have a lot of reasons why a long position makes more sense than a short. If we take a look at the hourly, let's quickly clarify this here. We'll call it here for you. We can see the lagging spans, free and clear conversion line is now below the baseline, and the actual cloud itself is right there at this 0.618 fib level at about 2.7 rough estimate. Having said all that, what does this mean for us? Well, generally the lagging span getting close to the price action isn't favorable, or what it basically means is that you want to secure profits if you have a long position open. I think that's kind of an obvious thing here for us, so you don't have to necessarily do that, because we can see that even though the conversion line is below the baseline, that tells us the momentum has shifted, we're still good on every other time frame. Okay, so just because the hourly tells us that doesn't mean the price couldn't pull back. If it does, I would say the most recent fib level here at about, I think that's the 0.6, sorry, correction, it's the 0.5 fib level. That would be a sensible place for the price to pivot if it does pull back any further. So again, my thought process here is that being above the cloud, being above all moving averages in larger time frames, and effectively being over 50 on the RSI, those are all extremely favorable signs, leading me to believe that SHIB should continue further higher. Okay, from a technical standpoint here, we're firing on almost all cylinders. The only thing we're noticing here is that the hourly is letting us know that we've gone too high too fast, and that the price has to reset itself, which is what we're seeing here. So me personally, the more recent high here, this would be a good consideration for entry. So hypothetically, if you wait for the 2.62, 2.65 range, that would be optimal, but it wouldn't hurt also to consider averaging in from there to that lower point too. So maybe consider that, because we may miss the boat if you try to wait for too long, right? Again, I like to average my position in and out, so maybe consider that. Consider multiple entry targets and multiple profit targets. And what you do is you just do a percentage. So normally you would say you normally do $100 for a trade here. Put $30 or $40 into your first entry and 30 or 40 into your second. Maybe leave 20 for your tertiary target there, and then you average into your position at a lower price point if the price pulls back. Granted, you don't get as much profit if the price goes up, but you're still securing profit no matter how you look at it. So it's a very, very profitable situation, but it's, on a low, if you have a very small portfolio, it may not make a ton of sense. But once more, larger portfolios, that's really how it works. The larger your portfolio, folks, the lower in amounts, lower leverage you want to be using, and of course the lower position size too. So those are all just pretty obvious things. I talk about that in my Trading Academy, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. Folks, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something today. CryptoCache.tech is the site if you want to become a better trader. There will be more slots available next month. I also have a Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube Shorts, TikTok Shorts, Instagram, Facebook. Everything is available for you if you need it. Just find your best one that works best for you down below. I hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Thank you.